Ever wondered what makes Germany one of the most diverse and fascinating destinations on Earth? Join us as we journey through this incredible country, where medieval castles, bustling cities, and scenic landscapes create a tapestry of rich history and vibrant culture. We're here to share every story, every marvel of this remarkable land. Country profile of Germany. Let's get to know Germany a bit better. Located in the heart of Europe, Germany is bordered by 9 countries, including France, Austria, Poland, the Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, Switzerland, Czech Republic, and Denmark, making it a major crossroads of European culture. With Berlin as its capital, this country of around 83 million people is the largest economy in Europe. Germany's official language is German, and the country uses the euro. Known for its blend of ancient and modern, Germany is home to both charming villages and thriving metropolises. From the Black Forest to the Bavarian Alps, its landscapes are as varied as its rich cultural heritage. And while Berlin captures the spirit of creativity and resilience, each German region offers a unique flavor of history and tradition. Get ready to explore a land where modern innovation meets timeless heritage. What makes Germany fascinating? Germany is filled with captivating contrasts and iconic landmarks that have shaped world history and culture. Did you know Germany has over 25,000 castles? These historic fortresses, like Neuschwanstein Castle, look like something straight out of a fairy tale. In fact, the Brothers Grimm were inspired by Germany's forests and legends, giving rise to many beloved stories, like Hansel and Gretel. Germany also takes the lead in innovation and engineering. From the invention of the printing press by Johannes Gutenberg to the development of the automobile by Carl Benz. The country's famous Autobahn is a marvel in itself, with sections that have no speed limit, attracting car enthusiasts from around the world. Germany's scenic diversity ranges from the serene landscapes of the Rhine Valley, known for its vineyards and romantic castles, to the dramatic peaks of the Bavarian Alps. Its cities, too, have distinct personalities. Berlin is known for its edgy art scene and historic sites. Munich for its beer gardens and Oktoberfest. Hamburg for its lively port and maritime charm. Whether you're hiking in the Black Forest, touring medieval towns, or experiencing the buzz of German nightlife, Germany's unique blend of history, natural beauty, and modernity creates an experience that's hard to match. Fun facts about Germany. Did you know Germany is a leader in renewable energy? Around half of the country's energy comes from green sources, like wind and solar power. Known as the land of poets and thinkers, Germany has produced literary and philosophical giants like Goethe, Nietzsche, and Schiller. Germany is also the birthplace of Oktoberfest, the world's largest beer festival, where over 6 million people gather each year in Munich to celebrate Bavarian culture and sample traditional brews. In terms of architecture, Germany has more than 42 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, including awe-inspiring cathedrals and ancient towns. If you're a fan of bread, you're in the right place. Germany is home to over 3,000 varieties of bread. And speaking of variety, Germans also have a strong love for sausages, with over 1,500 types to try. Did you know? Germany even has its own word for the joy of walking in the woods. Waldeinsamkeit, a reflection of the nation's deep connection to nature. And if you're into Christmas traditions, Germany is where the modern Christmas tree originated. The country is famous for its magical Christmas markets, which attract visitors from all over the world each holiday season. So, let's start the German Wonders tour from the vibrant heart of Bavaria, Munich. Bavaria's bustling capital is much more than beer gardens, lederhosen, and Oktoberfest. This city embodies Bavarian culture, seamlessly blending tradition with modernity in a way that feels both grand and inviting. Strolling through Munich's elegant streets, you'll find architectural marvels from Gothic to Baroque, each telling a chapter of the city's rich history. At Marienplatz, Munich's central square, the new town hall stands tall with its Gothic revival facade. Be sure to catch the famed Glockenspiel, where animated figures captivate crowds as they bring Munich's past to life. Munich's cultural scene is just as rich. Art lovers can get up close to world-famous paintings at the Alte Pinakothek. Masterpieces by old masters like Rubens and Dürer await, while the Pinakothek der Moderne takes you into the dynamic world of contemporary art. Not far away, the BMW Museum showcases German engineering at its finest, giving visitors a thrilling glimpse into the future of design. Munich's beer culture is legendary too. No trip is complete without the historic Hofbrauhaus, where lively Oompa bands and Bavarian brews make for an unforgettable experience. Or perhaps the Viktualienmarkt, with its fresh pretzels and Oberste, offering a true taste of Bavarian flavors. Our next stop is Neuschwanstein Castle. Just a short trip southwest of Munich, Neuschwanstein Castle awaits. A true fairy tale site nestled within the Bavarian Alps. Neuschwanstein is a place lifted directly from the pages of a storybook. Every tower, arch, and spire creates an undeniable allure of fantasy and romance. Renowned for its dreamy architecture and dramatic mountain backdrop, this castle stands as one of Germany's most iconic landmarks. As you approach, the towering turrets and intricate stonework rise above lush forests, and a palpable sense of magic fills the air. Here, history and fantasy blend in perfect harmony. The journey up to the castle follows a winding path lined with breathtaking views of rolling hills and shimmering lakes below. Once inside, you'll be transported into an opulent world inspired by Wagner's operas and medieval tales. The throne room surrounds you with grand chandeliers and frescoes, each detail telling a royal legend. Or perhaps the Singers' Hall, where every detail reflects the spirit of German folklore and artistry. Just outside, a short walk brings you to Marienbrücke, a bridge offering panoramic views of the castle and valley below. Would you pause here, capturing the view, or simply savor the moment, immersed in one of Germany's most awe-inspiring landscapes? Next we have Bavarian Alps. Continuing the journey to the south, we arrive in the spectacular Bavarian Alps, where each view feels like a postcard brought to life. Here, in the breathtaking Bavarian Alps, nature's grandeur meets peaceful alpine charm. This region enchants visitors with majestic mountains, crystal-clear lakes, and idyllic villages nestled among the peaks. Stand before a panorama of towering mountains draped in seasonal forests and feel the cool, invigorating alpine air. From the shimmering waters of Lake Königssee to the rugged slopes of Zugspitze, Germany's highest peak, the Bavarian Alps offer some of Germany's most spectacular landscapes. Imagine taking a peaceful boat ride on the lake or setting off on a mountain trail where every turn reveals endless vistas. In the villages, traditional Bavarian houses with wooden balconies are adorned with flowers, and the atmosphere feels like something out of a timeless story. It's the perfect place to stop at a local cafe for a warm pretzel or a slice of delicious Bavarian cake. With every breathtaking view and picturesque village, the Bavarian Alps invite you to slow down, savor nature's beauty, and immerse yourself in the timeless traditions of this enchanting region. Next stop is Stuttgart. Heading northwest from the charming Bavarian Alps, Stuttgart is a city that seamlessly blends innovation with tradition. Set amidst rolling hills and lush vineyards, this lively metropolis combines cutting-edge technology with scenic beauty. Stuttgart is a city of fascinating contrasts. It's where the roar of a Porsche engine meets the quiet tranquility of a hillside vineyard. Home to automotive giants, this city's heart beats with precision engineering. Start your exploration in the heart of the city, where contemporary architecture stands beside historic buildings, creating a unique skyline that reflects its dual identity. Your exploration begins in Schlossplatz, a grand square where Baroque palaces watch over the city's lively pulse. Picture yourself relaxing in Stuttgart's scenic vineyards, enjoying a glass of local wine as you overlook the city from the hills. Did you know Stuttgart's winemaking tradition dates back centuries? With vineyards covering the hills around the city, it's a paradise for wine lovers and those seeking a serene escape. And for car enthusiasts, Stuttgart is a must-visit. Imagine touring the Porsche or Mercedes-Benz museums, surrounded by legendary vehicles that shaped automotive history. Stuttgart's parks, like Killesberg and Rosenstein, offer a peaceful retreat, making it a place where energy meets tranquility. So, where will your adventure begin? The lush vineyards, the world-class car museums, or the bustling city squares? Next is a forested mountain range, the Black Forest. Northwest of Stuttgart lies a land pulled from the pages of a storybook. The Black Forest isn't just a place, it's an atmosphere. Step beneath its dense canopy of evergreens, where sunlight filters through the trees, casting soft shadows on the forest floor. With its winding paths and tranquil lakes, the Black Forest is a place where you can lose yourself in nature's beauty. Here, winding paths lead you to idyllic villages tucked between the trees, each one offering a warm welcome and the chance to experience traditional German life. If you love hiking, the Black Forest has trails for all levels, from easy walks to more challenging routes that lead to stunning viewpoints. Imagine reaching the top of a hill where the view stretches for miles. Forests, hills, and villages all around you. Did you know the Black Forest is also famous for its legends, like the tales of the Brothers Grimm? These forests have inspired stories and fairy tales for centuries, adding a magical touch to your adventure. Whether you're hiking, cycling, or just relaxing in a cozy village, the Black Forest is a perfect place to slow down and enjoy the beauty of nature. So, what part of the Black Forest will you explore first? The peaceful trails, the quiet villages, or the legendary landscapes? Next is Lake Constance. Moving southwest from the Black Forest, Lake Constance is a magnificent destination that touches 3 countries: Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. Imagine standing by the lake, where clear blue waters stretch out before you, framed by beautiful mountains in the distance. The lakeside is dotted with quaint medieval towns, each with narrow streets, historic buildings, and a peaceful atmosphere that invites you to explore at your own pace. A single day here can include exploring a medieval German town, relaxing at an Austrian lakeside cafe, and gazing at the Swiss Alps across the water. If you enjoy outdoor activities, Lake Constance has plenty to offer. You can swim, sail, or even take a boat tour around the lake to take in the views from the water. The surrounding landscape is perfect for cycling, with scenic paths that wind along the shore, offering a chance to see the natural beauty up close. Lake Constance is also a hub for culture and history. Explore its medieval towns, visit old castles, and learn about the region's past. Whether you're looking for adventure on the water or a relaxing day in a picturesque town, Lake Constance is the perfect place to enjoy nature, history, and a slower pace of life. What will you discover first? The lakeside views, the medieval towns, or the outdoor activities? Next stop is Saxon Switzerland. Continuing east, Saxon Switzerland, or Sächsische Schweiz, is a true haven for nature lovers and outdoor enthusiasts. Think of being encircled by tall sandstone cliffs that contrast with the verdant valleys below by rising sharply against the sky. As you explore the area, the forest whispers with the sounds of birds and rustling leaves, offering a peaceful escape into nature's beauty. One of the most famous sights in Saxon Switzerland is the Bastei Bridge, an iconic structure perched high above the Elbe River. From this vantage point, you can gaze upon panoramic views of the surrounding sandstone peaks and the valley below, making it one of the most spectacular landscapes in Germany. Walking across the bridge, you'll feel as though you're standing on top of the world, taking in the sheer beauty of the region. This national park is a paradise for hikers and climbers, with trails that wind through forests, up cliffs, and lead to hidden viewpoints. Whether you're a seasoned adventurer or just enjoy a tranquil walk through nature, Saxon Switzerland has something for everyone. This national park is a paradise for adventurers. It's a landscape that doesn't just ask to be seen, it dares you to explore it. Next is Erfurt. Continuing north, Erfurt is a city where history and charm blend together, offering a glimpse into medieval Germany. Known as the capital of Thuringia, this city welcomes visitors with its magnificent old town and historic landmarks. In Erfurt, centuries of history are not just remembered, they are alive on every street. This city is one of Germany's best preserved medieval treasures, with its cobblestone streets, half-timbered houses, and the iconic Erfurt Cathedral towering above the city. The cathedral, a masterpiece of Gothic architecture, invites you to step inside and marvel at its intricate design and colorful stained glass windows. Stand in the cathedral's shadow, and you can almost feel the weight of the past. Erfurt is also known for its connection to Martin Luther, who spent time here during his studies. It's a place where history and faith are intertwined, giving the city a unique sense of importance. Another must-see is the Kramerbrücke, a medieval bridge lined with quaint shops and houses. A stroll across this bridge is like walking through a bustling medieval village, with the gentle sound of the river below and the city's history all around you. Erfurt may be a city of the past, but its welcoming atmosphere and rich history make it a place where you'll want to stay and explore. With its grand cathedral, unique bridge, and enchanting streets, Erfurt offers a truly authentic journey back in time. Next on our list is the Romantic Road. Heading south, the Romantic Road is a journey through Germany's most beautiful landscapes, offering a picture-perfect view of the country's history and charm. Have you ever dreamed of driving through a land filled with fairy tale castles, medieval towns, and breathtaking countryside? The Romantic Road is just that, a scenic route that winds through picturesque villages and stunning views that feel like they're straight out of a storybook. As you travel along this famous road, you'll pass by iconic castles like Neuschwanstein, the inspiration for Disney's Sleeping Beauty castle. Here, you'll stand before iconic castles like Neuschwanstein, the very inspiration for Disney's Sleeping Beauty castle, rising from lush green hills and clear blue skies. Each town along the way tells its own story, with cobblestone streets, half-timbered houses, and bustling marketplaces that make you feel as though you've stepped back in time. The Romantic Road also leads you through beautiful valleys, rolling hills, and fields of flowers, making it a perfect route for those who want to soak in the natural beauty of Germany. Whether you're stopping to explore a small village or simply enjoying the drive, this scenic route offers endless opportunities for memorable moments. So, what part of the romantic road will you explore first? Its castles, its villages, or its countryside views? Next city is Rothenburg ob der Tauber. As you travel along the romantic road, Rothenburg ob der Tauber is a must-visit town that feels like a living fairy tale. Step inside the walls of Rothenburg ob der Tauber, and you've stepped directly into the Middle Ages. This is one of the best preserved medieval towns in all of Europe. In Rothenburg, you'll feel just like you've stepped back to medieval days. With its cobblestone streets, idyllic half-timbered houses, and colorful flowers in every window, this town looks straight out of a picture book. The town square is full of life, surrounded by cafes, shops, and restaurants where you can sit and enjoy the peaceful atmosphere. Get lost in its narrow alleys, walk the impressive city walls, and look out over a sea of red rooftops and the green countryside beyond. Rothenburg is also famous for its well-preserved architecture, which gives visitors a glimpse into its rich history. Whether you're visiting the medieval castle or wandering through the cobbled streets, the town offers a unique charm, a charm that makes it feel like you're walking in the footsteps of history. In Rothenburg, every cobblestone and colorful building has a story, creating an atmosphere so magical it feels unreal. Next stop is Nuremberg. Heading north, Nuremberg is a city that beautifully combines its rich history with a lively, modern charm. Nuremberg is a city of powerful contrasts, where the charm of a medieval old town meets the weight of 20th century history. In Nuremberg, you can experience this unique blend firsthand. Start your journey at the iconic Nuremberg Castle, perched high on a hill overlooking the city. At the iconic Nuremberg Castle, the sturdy walls whisper stories of the kings and knights who once called it home. The castle's sturdy walls whisper stories of kings and knights who once called it home. As you stroll through the old town, you'll find yourself surrounded by half-timbered houses, quaint shops, and bustling squares. The Hauptmarkt, the central market square, is the heart of the city and home to the famous Christmas market in winter. Can you picture yourself here, savoring local treats and soaking in the festive atmosphere? Nuremberg also holds deep historical significance from World War II, serving as the site of the Nuremberg trials. The Documentation Center provides a thoughtful look into this chapter of history, offering insights into the events that shaped the modern world. What will you explore first? The medieval streets, the castle, or the echoes of history? Next city we have is Regensburg. Continuing northeast, Regensburg is a city where medieval history comes alive at every turn. Few places in Germany feel as untouched by time as Regensburg. As one of the country's best preserved medieval cities, walking its streets is like stepping directly into the pages of a history book. Start your exploration at the Stone Bridge, a marvel of medieval engineering spanning the Danube River. As you cross it, take in the views of the river and imagine the centuries of traders, knights, and travelers who once used this very path. Doesn't it feel like stepping into the pages of a history book? Next, visit St. Peter's Cathedral, a masterpiece of Gothic architecture with its soaring spires and intricate details. As you step inside, the light filtering through the stained glass windows creates a magical atmosphere. Inside, light filtering through the stained glass windows illuminates a space that has witnessed centuries of grand ceremonies. Wandering the old town, You'll find narrow streets lined with colorful buildings, quaint cafes, and lively squares. Regensburg's charm lies in its ability to blend historic roots with a modern, welcoming vibe. Whether you're exploring its UNESCO World Heritage Sites or simply soaking in the atmosphere, Regensburg is a treasure trove of history and beauty. What part will you discover first? Next is Heidelberg. Heading west, Heidelberg welcomes you with its romantic charm and timeless beauty. Have you ever dreamed of visiting a place where history, culture, and nature come together in perfect harmony? Heidelberg, nestled along the scenic Neckar River, offers just that. Begin your journey at Heidelberg Castle, perched majestically on a hill, overlooking the city. These enchanting ruins tell stories of a rich past, from medieval splendor to the ravages of war. A walk through the castle grounds reveals ivy-clad walls and spectacular views of the Neckar Valley below. Its hidden corners still whisper stories of a rich past, from medieval splendor to the ravages of war. In the heart of the city lies Germany's oldest university, founded in 1386. Picture strolling through its historic campus, where some of the greatest minds in Europe once studied. The student prison, a quirky relic of student life, adds a playful touch to your visit. Don't miss the Philosopher's Walk, a serene path that offers panoramic views of the Old Town, the castle, and the river. As you wander along, surrounded by nature, it's easy to see why poets and philosophers found inspiration here. Heidelberg's riverside charm, historic landmarks, and lively Old Town make it a must-see destination. Will it be the castle's majestic ruins or the wisdom of the Philosopher's Walk that ultimately captures your heart? Next we have Frankfurt. Heading north, Frankfurt introduces you to the vibrant energy of a modern metropolis with a fascinating blend of history and innovation. Frankfurt is a city of stunning contrasts, where the future is built right next to the past. Here, centuries-old landmarks share the skyline with towering skyscrapers. Start your visit in the heart of the city, at Nuremberg, the historic Old Town Square. Imagine walking among timber-framed buildings and cobblestone streets that echo tales from Frankfurt's medieval past. This quaint square is a hub of cultural festivals, bringing the city's history to life. Now, turn your gaze upward to Frankfurt's striking skyline, a symbol of its role as Germany's financial powerhouse. The main tower, one of the tallest buildings in the city, offers an observation deck with magnificent views of the bustling cityscape and the serene river Main. Can you picture yourself standing there, marveling at the urban beauty below? Frankfurt also boasts a bustling cultural scene. The Museumsufer, or Museum Embankment, is home to world-class museums ranging from art and history to film. With its mix of modern flair, rich heritage, and artistic treasures, Frankfurt invites you to explore its many layers. What will you uncover first? Next is the Rhine Valley. Leaving the city behind, we follow the river into a landscape torn from the pages of a storybook. This is the Rhine Valley, a world where legendary castles crown every hillside and terraced vineyards cascade toward the water's edge. Begin your journey by exploring the valley's legendary castles. From the grand Marksburg Castle to the romantic ruins of Rheinfels Castle, these historic fortresses are perched high above the river, each with its own story to tell. Imagine the sweeping views of the Rhine from these ancient strongholds. Can you see why they inspired so many artists and poets? The valley is also renowned for its vineyards and wine culture. Take a leisurely stroll through the picturesque vineyards, or visit a cozy wine tavern to sample the region's famous Riesling. Could there be a better way to connect with the land's beauty? Don't miss the enchanting villages along the river, like Bacharach and Rudesheim, where cobblestone streets and half-timbered houses welcome you with timeless charm. The Rhine Valley offers a journey filled with breathtaking views, rich history, and serene moments by the water. What are you going to check out first? Next is Cologne. Heading further north, Cologne is a city that effortlessly blends ancient history with a lively modern vibe. Have you ever stood in front of something so grand it takes your breath away? The Cologne Cathedral, a masterpiece of Gothic architecture, does exactly that. With its towering spires and intricate details, it's not just a landmark but a symbol of the city's resilience and spirit. From the top, the entire city unfolds, a breathtaking panorama with the Rhine River snaking through its heart. Cologne's lively art scene is another highlight. The city is home to world-class museums like the Ludwig Museum, where contemporary art and works by Picasso come to life. Are you drawn to creativity? Stroll through Cologne's streets to discover colorful murals and galleries that reflect the city's artistic soul. But Cologne's history runs deep. Once a major Roman settlement, traces of the ancient empire can still be seen in the city's architecture and museums. The Roman Germanic Museum offers a glimpse into life centuries ago, adding another layer to Cologne's rich story. After exploring, unwind along the Rhine Promenade, where cozy cafes invite you to savor local treats. Cologne is a city of layers, where Roman ruins lie beneath Gothic marvels and modern art thrives, inviting you to discover its story at every turn. Next is Düsseldorf. Not far from Cologne, Düsseldorf shines as a modern, dynamic city, full of energy and elegance. Welcome to Germany's capital of style. Düsseldorf is where cutting-edge fashion, world-class art, and riverside charm create a city with an unmistakable flair. Start your journey along the famous Königsallee, or Co as the locals call it. This upscale boulevard is lined with luxury shops, stylish boutiques, and a tree-lined canal at its center. A stroll here is an immersion in high fashion and sleek design, where the city's chic vibe is palpable. Art lovers will find Düsseldorf captivating, with its bustling gallery scene and renowned museums like the Kunstpalast. Are you drawn to creative expression? The city is also a hub for contemporary art, hosting exhibitions that draw enthusiasts from around the world. The Rhine River Promenade is another must-see. Imagine walking along this lively stretch, where locals and visitors mingle, enjoying the views, outdoor cafes, and occasional street performances. The sunset over the Rhine adds a magical touch, creating a perfect moment to unwind. With its mix of modern flair, artistic energy, and riverside charm, Düsseldorf is a city that celebrates life in style. What part of Düsseldorf will you explore first? Next is Bremen. In northern Germany, Bremen is a city where fairy tales and history blend seamlessly. Some places feel like they've been lifted directly from the pages of a fairy tale. Bremen is one of them, a city where legends and maritime history meet on cobblestone streets. Start your journey at the UNESCO-listed Market Square, the heart of Bremen's historic center. Your journey begins in the UNESCO-listed Market Square, standing before the magnificent Rathaus, a stunning example of Renaissance architecture. Next to it stands the Roland statue, a guardian of freedom and one of Bremen's most treasured symbols. Together, they create a scene straight out of history. Don't miss the famous Bremen town musicians statue nearby, inspired by the Brothers Grimm fairy tale. Have you heard the story of the clever donkey, dog, cat, and rooster? This playful statue invites visitors to touch its legs for good luck. From there, get lost in the Schnorr Quarter. Here, narrow lanes twist between quaint, half-timbered houses, filled with cozy cafes and artisan shops. As a city with a proud maritime history, Bremen also offers riverside walks and museums celebrating its connection to the sea. What part of this storybook city will captivate you the most? Next we have Hanover. In northern Germany, Hanover combines modern vibrancy with rich cultural heritage. Have you ever wondered how a city can host global events and still charm you with its history? Hanover does just that, offering an exciting mix of trade, art, and nature. Start your journey at the Herrenhausen Gardens, a Baroque masterpiece that feels like stepping into a royal painting. A walk through the Herrenhausen Gardens is a journey into royal Europe with its perfectly manicured lawns, ornate fountains, and vibrant flower beds. These gardens, inspired by European royalty, are one of Hanover's most iconic sights and a peaceful escape from city life. Next, dive into the city's energetic atmosphere at the Kropke, Hanover's bustling central square. Grab a coffee at a cafe in the Kropke, the city's central square, and you'll feel the energy of this cosmopolitan hub firsthand. Nearby, explore Hanover's Old Town. Charming, half-timbered buildings and cobblestone streets tell tales of the past. Hanover is also famous for its trade fairs, including Seebit and Hanover Messe, which draw visitors from around the globe. From its royal gardens to its world-famous trade fairs, Hanover is a city that confidently looks to the future without forgetting its past. Next city is Kiel. As you move along the northern coast of Germany, Kiel welcomes you with its vibrant maritime spirit. This major port city is steeped in nautical heritage and offers a lively mix of sea adventures and modern city life. Stand on the banks of the Kiel Canal and watch as massive ships glide through one of the world's busiest artificial waterways, connecting the North Sea to the Baltic Sea. The sight of massive cargo vessels passing through this engineering marvel is both awe-inspiring and a testament to Kiel's importance as a maritime hub. Kiel's harbor is the heart of the city, where you can enjoy the fresh sea breeze, watch yachts sailing by, or stroll along the waterfront, where lively cafes and restaurants invite you to relax. Have you ever been to a place where the sea and city feel so closely intertwined? Here, you can experience that unique blend. The city is also known for Kiel Week, one of the largest sailing events in the world. Every summer, the city erupts during Kiel Week, a festival of international sailing competitions, live music, and cultural celebrations. From its maritime traditions to its bustling harbor, Kiel is a city that offers an unforgettable coastal experience. What's your favorite way to enjoy the sea? Next, we have Dresden. Continuing east, Dresden is a city where history and art beautifully intertwine. Known for its awe-inspiring Baroque and Rococo architecture, it's a place that feels like stepping into a grand painting. As you explore the city, the magnificent Frauenkirche, the Church of Our Lady, stands as a symbol of resilience and beauty. Having been rebuilt after the destruction of World War II, its intricate design and stunning dome are a testament to the city's rich history. Just nearby, the Zwinger Palace offers a glimpse of royal splendor. Elegant gardens and art collections make it a must-see for culture enthusiasts. The scenic Elbe River, flowing through the heart of Dresden, adds a serene touch to the city's landscape. A stroll along the Elbe riverbank reveals it all. The grand silhouette of the city on one side and serene, lush greenery on the other. Dresden is also home to world-class museums like the Green Vault, where you can marvel at priceless treasures, and the Semper Opera House, offering an artistic experience like no other. Whether you're admiring the awe-inspiring architecture or soaking in the riverside views, Dresden provides a perfect blend of history, art, and natural beauty. What part of Dresden's beauty would you most love to experience? Next city is Leipzig. Heading further west, Leipzig is a city where history and modern culture blend seamlessly. The legacy of composers like Johann Sebastian Bach, who once called this city home and worked here, continues to this day. The St. Thomas Church, where Bach served as cantor, is a must-see for music lovers. Leipzig's beautiful squares, such as the historic Marktplatz, are filled with well-preserved cafes and lively markets. Walking through these squares, you'll feel the city's youthful energy, with street artists and musicians adding to the lively atmosphere. It's a city that's both historic and contemporary, with a creative spirit that draws visitors from all over the world. The city is also becoming a cultural hotspot, with art galleries, theaters, and modern architecture popping up alongside traditional buildings. The modern glass and steel structure of the Leipzig University Library stands in contrast to the city's medieval churches and historic sites. Whether you're exploring its rich musical history or enjoying the city's artistic vibe, Leipzig offers a dynamic experience for anyone seeking culture, history, and a touch of youthful flair. Which aspect of Leipzig's artistic appeal would you find most intriguing? And next, we are moving towards Berlin. No city wears its history quite like Berlin. Here, scars and triumphs are etched into the very streets, creating a place that is as much a living museum as it is a hub of relentless creative energy. Berlin does just that, offering a unique blend of historical landmarks and a vibrant cultural scene. Start your adventure at the Brandenburg Gate, a symbol of reunification and resilience. Stand beneath the grand monument of the Brandenburg Gate. Once a divider, now a powerful emblem of unity. Just nearby, the remnants of the Berlin Wall invite you to reflect on the city's past, where history is etched into the streets. Next, dive into Berlin's buzzing cultural scene. Lose yourself in the vibrant chaos of neighborhoods like Kreuzberg or Prenzlauer Berg, where street art, galleries, and lively cafes paint a colorful portrait of the city's modern identity. Berlin's creative pulse is everywhere, from avant-garde art spaces to the world-famous nightlife. And let's not forget the city's monumental landmarks, like the Reichstag building and the Holocaust Memorial, offering poignant reminders of Berlin's history. Whether you're exploring history, enjoying contemporary art, or just soaking in the dynamic energy, Berlin's ever-changing charm makes it a must-see destination. What aspect of Berlin will you explore first? Next city is Potsdam. Just a short distance from Berlin, Potsdam feels like stepping into the past. Known for its royal palaces and beautiful gardens, it's a place where history comes to life. The Sanssouci Palace, with its stunning Rococo architecture and lush gardens, is the perfect starting point. A walk through the vast grounds of the Sanssouci Palace feels like stepping into the summer retreat of Frederick the Great himself. Next, visit the Sicilienhof Palace, where the Potsdam Conference took place in 1945, marking a significant moment in world history. Standing in the same rooms where important decisions were made, can you imagine the impact they had on the world? Potsdam is also home to the well-preserved Dutch Quarter, with its red brick houses and cozy streets. Whether you're exploring the historic palaces, walking through peaceful gardens, or wandering through its picturesque streets, Potsdam offers something special for every visitor. What part of this regal city would you like to explore first? Last but not least, we have Hamburg. Our journey concludes in Hamburg, a city built on water and defined by the constant rhythm of its port. The air here smells of the sea and distant shores. Hamburg's impressive harbor is one of Europe's largest, where ships and cargo come and go, filling the air with the pulse of maritime life. Stroll the waterfront as massive ships glide down the Elbe River, a constant reminder of the city's connection to the wider world. Next, step into Hamburg's historic warehouse district, a UNESCO World Heritage Site known as the Speicherstadt. With its red brick buildings and winding canals, it feels like a journey back in time. Then, get lost in the Speicherstadt, the world's largest warehouse district, where red brick buildings are connected by a web of historic canals. After a day of sightseeing, Hamburg's lively nightlife awaits. From cozy pubs to stylish bars and trendy clubs, there's something for every night owl. The city's music scene, especially in the famous Reeperbahn district, draws visitors from all over the world. Whether you're soaking up maritime history or enjoying the modern buzz of the city, Hamburg offers a perfect ending to your German journey. What part of Hamburg would you explore first? Comment below and let us know. As our journey through Germany comes to an end, we hope you've experienced the unique magic of these cities. From the historic streets of Nuremberg to the artistic vibes of Berlin, the royal charm of Potsdam, and the maritime pulse of Hamburg. Each destination has its own story to tell, making Germany an unforgettable adventure. Now, we want to hear from you. Which of these German marvels are you adding to your travel list? Share your favorite spots or tell us where we should head next in the comments below. Your suggestion might just inspire our next adventure. Until then, safe travels, auf Wiedersehen, and bis bald.